aware of. First thing, they're giving us tangent of u equals 3 pi over 4. So we look at this. Is 3 pi over 4, is that a point on the unit circle? Is that a point on the unit circle, Josh? Is 3 pi over 4 or 3 over 4 a point on the unit circle? No. So to evaluate for tangent, we can't use the y over the x coordinate on the unit circle because 3 over 4 is not a point on the unit circle, right? So therefore, we have to create a triangle. But we just can't create any triangle we want to. We have to create a triangle that is dealing with the constraints. So the constraints say between 0 and pi halves, where that would be pi, and that would be 3 pi over 2, right? If you were to draw like a little circle. So my triangle has to be between 0 and pi halves. So let's draw what that triangle would look like. Remember, when drawing triangles, they have to be perpendicular to the x-axis, and your angle has to be the central angle. Okay? That's when we're creating our triangles. Now, we already have tangent, which is opposite over adjacent, right? Since this point is not on the unit circle, we're not doing y over x. We have a triangle, so tangent is opposite over adjacent. So that's 3, that's 4. Now, I can do Pythagorean theorem to find the actually, before I even get to that point, you asked me to do sine, right? So what they asked us to do is to do the sine of 2u. So the formula that you will be given is 2 sine of u cosine of u. So to solve this problem, I'm given tangent. So I need to figure out what sine is. Well, tangent is opposite over adjacent. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. That means I need to know what my hypotenuse is, which I'll call h. So to do that, you have to use Pythagorean theorem. Or if you're lucky enough, like this problem, you'll notice that this is a Pythagorean triple, and your hypotenuse will yield the whole number 5, which is cool, which makes this problem much easier. So now, yes? OK. So do the Pythagorean theorem. 3 squared plus 4 squared equals h squared. 9 plus 16 equals h squared. 25 equals h squared. This is what we call Pythagorean triple. So whenever you see the legs are 3 and 4, you know the hypotenuse is 5. Or if you know the hypotenuse is 5 and one leg is 4, the other leg has to be 3. Okay? And there's a couple other Pythagorean triples you should make sure you know. Whew. So now that we have all the sides of a triangle, can we find the sine and the cosine? Yes. So the sine is opposite over adjacent, or opposite over hypotenuse, I'm sorry, which is 3/5. And the cosine is 4 over 5. So now you just multiply across.